What's going on, people? In my last video, I gave you 2 ways to unmask a narcissist. Once you've exposed a narcissist, you're going to either go toe-to-toe with them or you're going to get out of their presence and stay out of their presence. But what if you work with a narcissist and you love your job and you're not planning on leaving your job anytime soon? So now you put it in between a rock and a hard place. So maybe the next best thing for you to do is to try to become a gray rock. The gray rock, I'll do a video on that pretty soon. The title of this video is The Narcissist Refused to Be Ignored. And of course, this is going to be something, it's not going to be something easy to deal with, because now the narcissist is going to try to make your life a living hell. They're going to do everything they can to make you miserable and anything possible to hurt you. So now's the time to start thinking back to any personal information you gave them in the past. Because trust me, a narcissist haven't forgotten about anything you told them. They have stored it in their memory so that they can use it against you come mad day. If you work with a narcissist, they will be consistent in going to the manager or the supervisor, lying and complaining about something that you have or you haven't done. See, when you get from under the control of a narcissist, they don't take that very well, especially when you ignore them. When you ignore the narcissist, they'll try their hardest to destroy you in any way possible. They'll even try to make you lose your job. They don't care. There's no limits to the things that they'll do. They just want to see you miserable. They have a hard time letting go. And so once they see that you are completely done dealing with their toxic ways and manipulation, they'll begin a smear campaign. And they will terrorize you from a distance. And at some point, you might even start to think that you're losing your mind. Like, you won't even be able to think straight, because all you'll be thinking about is how to get away from them and be safe and live a happy life, not dealing with any of their drama. So at this point, you're going to start to maybe even feel like nobody believes you. Say, for instance, if you went and spoke with your boss and you told your boss what's going on, and all they can do is sweep it under the rug and say, okay, y'all going to have to learn to work with each other and stuff like that. The boss is completely unaware that you're dealing with a narcissist. It's not hard to prove to someone that another person is a narcissist. It's just not hard to prove that. So at this point, it'll just be, your word against theirs. You might even start feeling like your life is in danger after this. Because narcissists are good at convincing other people that you're the one with the problem. And those other people, sometimes they're going to either believe it or they not. But most of the time, they're going to believe it. The narcissist is going to feel like they have gained power again over the situation. They're going to even believe that now maybe they can get back into your life. So they're going to start to hoover you. And even though you're not going to fall for it, they're going to think that if you somehow break a silent treatment just by saying anything to them, they're going to feel like, well, maybe this is the time that I should, offer an apology, which is not going to be a sincere apology. Because we're dealing with a narcissist. They're very deceitful people. But don't fall for the apology, because it's just another one of their evil tactics to gain control over you. And again, the sole purpose of a narcissist is to control, destroy, and have power. And it's like a cycle. It's just like a cycle that goes on and on with different victims. And the best thing for you to do at this point is to just keep your head up. Just keep your head up on everything going on around you. Like, And keep all personal things to yourself. Don't even discuss it with people at work, because you don't know at this point who you can trust. They may repeat something to the narcissist, and that's just more supply for them to use against you to try to destroy you. So keep all personal information to yourself. Kind of keep your distance from the flying monkeys, all of the people that hang around the narcissist. You've already known not to deal with them in the first place. But even those who at one time you thought maybe, you can trust them to know that you're not this type of person that the narcissist is trying to portray you to be. And you see now that they're kind of leaning on the side of the narcissist. So it's just best to just distance yourself, do the best you can at maintaining a good work environment by yourself, to yourself, and pray. You got to stay prayed up, because when you're dealing with the narcissist, you're dealing with an evil entity. They trying to destroy you. They want to see you hurt. Just stay prayed up. You had a spiritual warfare at this point. And so that's pretty much it. When a narcissist is being ignored, they can't handle it. They cannot handle it. And they refuse to be ignored. So they're going to do everything they can to destroy you. That's the whole sole purpose of a narcissist. Power, control, destroy. And the cycle continues and goes on and on with different victims. So if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, leave a comment down below, and I'll talk to you soon.